Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Jay Tummelson from Rio Grande Games with the latest Dominion set, Dominion Empires. And I don't know if you need to explain anymore. You're just like, it's another Dominion set.
Yeah, go buy it.
There you go.
Okay,
You're
I'm
all
done.
set.
But just in case.
You like Dominion, so.
One of the first things you'll notice if you get the game is they got 96 metal tokens.
Okay.
Nice, hefty tokens. The ones you've seen before are the ones in the fives. They don't look much different. You've got twos now, 2 victory points.
Okay.
Is now in gold, so you can easily see the difference. And we have debt tokens.
Okay.
Okay. And like I say, it comes with 96, so you got a nice hefty bag of coins. Let's talk about what's different. We have 5 stacks of cards where the first 5 are different than the second 5.
Okay.
And you do have to buy them in that order.
Right.
So you have to buy all the Gladiators. They're worth 3 each. And then you can start buying the Fortunes. Now the Fortunes are an example of using the debt token. Any card that has a debt token on it, a debt number, and there's several, for example, for a blacksmith, for example, to buy that, I don't have to spend any money, but I have to take 8 debt tokens.
You can't spend money.
There's no money to spend.
Yes.
Okay. So I would buy the card, put it in my discard pile just like any other bought card, take 8 debt tokens. Now, I cannot buy another card in the game until I pay off this debt.
Okay.
So on this turn and subsequent turns, I basically pay my gold, my cards in my hand or whatever, until this is 0. Then I can buy another card.
Okay.
Now, suppose on a turn I had 2 buys and I had some money, I could buy another card with that money, and then with the second buy, take the 8 tokens and buy the Royal Blacksmith and so on.
Right.
With the Fortune, that costs me 8 coins and I have to take 8 debt tokens.
Okay.
So eventually that's going to cost me 16. So that's very expensive.
Okay.
That's very expensive. Again,
and yet, yes, as it points out here, you can net a ton of money when you're doing this, as long as you focus on that.
Yeah, but these have to have gone first.
Right, but getting the Gladiators first, and then yes, it powers up. You get gold per Gladiator.
Right. So you have to do that first to get to the Fortune. So you can't just choose to buy Fortunes until you or somebody has bought the Gladiator.
Right.
And like I said, there's 5 stacks that work that way.
Okay.
We also have some more events. Events we showcased in Adventures, and now we have more in Empires.
Okay.
We also have another Kingdom card stack. This is also split, but in a different way. These are all victory cards. They start out cheap, 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, and then 10.
Okay.
So again, as you buy through the stack, it gets more expensive, but they get more interesting.
Right.
Allow you to do more things. And then another new thing with this is what we call landmarks. And these, like events, you recommend 1 or 2 per game of the combination of these. So, maybe 1 landmark, 1 event, or put 10 in, whatever. Probably not what you want to do, but we don't control that. And these are ways of getting victory points.
Okay.
Either by doing a certain thing during the game, when you've achieved that, you get victory points, or by, at the end of the game, having a certain situation in your hand that you have this or that, or so many of these, or no gold. I think one of them is no gold, or a lot of gold, or so on. And that's a way of getting extra victory points in the game. Okay. So it just, again, it's a card that's available to everybody. You don't buy it. It just sits there.
You just keep that in mind as you're doing everything else.
If you recall from Adventures, you buy these, but you don't put it in your hand.
Right.
You just pay the amount and you get what it says. And I don't know why I brought these out, but this is just the 26 Kingdom cards, the randomizer cards. So it's available now. If you can get a retailer that hasn't sold out yet.
Okay. And if they have, they'll get more later.
Yeah, we'll be We'll have more in 3 weeks or something like that. So it's not that long away, but it sold very well. We're very pleased, and that's the new way to play.
The longevity of it is pretty amazing.
Dominion, yeah.
Yes.
8 years now, right?
Yeah. All right. Dominion Empires.